Alright y'all, so I've done some more research on the girl who had the meltdown on the plane at the DFW airport. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've heard of it. It's going viral everywhere right now. Everybody's talking about it. Even Carrot Top was on the flight. He didn't really give any good insight as to exactly what happened. He just kind of called her crazy. Regardless, people are curious as to what's going on. News outlets are even starting to cover it. For those of you that haven't seen the video and are now watching this, here's a quick clip.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that back there is not real. If you can sit on this plane and you can die with them or not, I'm not going to.
So there's been a lot going on with this incident, including a lot of misinformation. A lot of people on TikTok are claiming to be on the flight so they get hits for clout. And that includes this clown right here. He even put in his caption that the video was fake. He just wanted to see how many gullible people there were on TikTok. And as you can see the Hollywood picture in the background of his video, obviously he thinks he's going to be an actor. I will say, as a creator and as somebody who really cares about these situations, it's rude to post videos like this. Misinformation does nothing but cloud the situation. It totally puts a blanket of distrust over anything anybody posts about it, and it can oftentimes skew the entire truth when it comes to the story. Not only are you discrediting people who were actually there, but you're discrediting everything. You, my friend, are what's wrong with the internet today. So in dude's video, he claimed there was a guy in a hoodie. Then of course, this viral video starts going around claiming this was the gentleman. But it turns out this was actually a post of a flight back in 2022. As you can see, it was easy to debunk this video. Look at the headrests in this video versus the headrest and the seats in our actual video. These headrests are surrounded by red with red stitching down the middle. And as you can see here, this red stitching does not go around the entire seat. And the flight crew in this video is all wrong. It looks nothing like the flight crew in the lady's video. So thanks for fueling the misinformation surrounding this situation. And I'm sure his video probably fueled the misinformation, I believe, surrounding her video. Her claim was that she was on the plane a few rows away from the lady that had the meltdown, that she was sitting next to an African American who she alleged stole her iPod or AirPods, and that's why she threw a fit. But I went and checked her page out, and you can see that she tried to go viral off the video by just reposting the lady's meltdown. And then afterwards, like a day later, she created her second video about the situation. That tells me that she didn't get any clout off the first post she did and came back and lied so she would get it in the second video. Which she did. She got 1.6 million views. But it also fueled a bunch of misinformation surrounding it. But in the end, I'll be honest, there's not a lot of information being found. Very few people that were actually on the flight, if any, have came forward, including herself. I've read in articles that she got arrested. I read in articles that she didn't, etc. But in all, this girl has virtually vanished. Nobody knows where she is. Nobody knows what happened to her. She hasn't come forward and made any statements. Now, that could mean one of two things. Either she really is gone, or she's embarrassed as to what happened and possibly maybe was overreacting to a certain situation and was intoxicated and doesn't want to come forward because of that. But many believe there's much more to the story, that she saw something that day. Some say shapeshifter, some say reptilian, some even say that it was a skinwalker on board. Who knows? But one thing I want to share with you is I was watching a video of a flight attendant who worked at DFW saying things like there has to be portals there, that there's absolutely a vibe there, that it's eerie at times. And then I got a comment on one of my videos on YouTube. This right here is why I love what I do. A lot of times people overlook the comments, but I urge you, always go and read the comments. Most of the time, it's just honestly people who have experienced something similar to what the video is talking about, and they're raw, they're real in their comments because they know that at the end of the day, you don't know who they are, so why do they care? That's why they are oftentimes genuine and authentic. Check this out. I worked at the DFW airport for years, and yes, I came across people who aren't human. Most of them are pilots. They have pale skin and bald heads and wired-looking eyes. When I first started working there, I was working at Starbucks, and I gave this old man his money and accidentally scratched him. I was apologizing, and he told me, "Don't worry, I'm a reptilian. You didn't hurt me." Man, that really freaked me out. Priceless tidbit of information. Take it for what you will, but it's saying something. What strikes me as weird about the whole situation is the guy didn't say anything in response to her meltdown. He didn't try to stand up for himself. He didn't explain himself, and he's never really come forward. So that just strikes me as really odd. Why wouldn't you want to defend yourself? Why wouldn't you want to publicly say this chick was crazy, that she was full of crap? It seems like you would. And again, they did switch the flight crew before the plane took back off. And that's probably why she was willing to get back on. So, in all, there's a lot of speculation surrounding it. So I know this video may not have been exactly what you were looking for, but I'm keeping my ears open. Message me if you've heard anything to her. If you see this video or you happen to catch my video across Facebook or YouTube, I would love an interview. Totally non-biased. Would love to hear what you have to say. Shoot me a message, nightguy87@protonmail.com, anytime. I'd love to talk to you. I'll be back with any more updates I hear as soon as I hear them. Stay in the love, stay in the light, be kind to others, and always stay tuned. I am out.